Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you new palettes. I picked up two of the new Morphe palettes that have recently released and I thought that we would look at them. So, if you would like to see what two palettes that I got, just keep watching. Okay, first up we have the new Morphe 3502 palette. This is what the packaging looks like. It is so much more stylish than the old packaging. Like the old packaging actually looked like the cases. It just looked like this. This is what the box would look like. And now it's got like this gray on it. Down here it says Morphe. Up here it gives you the name of the palette. And the 3502 palette is actually called the Second Nature. And then the back just has this. It says 3502 Second Nature. 35 shades to change your world. Meet your squad of beyond creamy, highly pigmented, super blendable eyeshadows. This fiery palette is bursting with off-the-chart oranges and boldly warm neutrals. The endless looks are up to you. Morphe babes don't just blend in, they blend the rules. And I guess that's their new campaign, is blend the rules, because it says it on the end of the box. It says it on the end of this small box. And then what I like is I don't know if anybody else does, but I keep a lot of my palettes in their boxes. It's just easier for me to store. And a lot of times the palettes don't tell you the names on them. And especially Morphe, their palettes would always aggravate me because I have to go through them all and look at the back. Like this one. This is what would be on the back down here in the little corner. It would tell you what palette it is. And this one is the 350. But if I keep it in the box now, look at this. I can just like put it in like that. 3502, Second Nature. I know that's the palette that I want. And I can just pull it out. Now, let's look at the difference of the new palettes. This is the new palette. It has Morphe in white, where this one had the big red M, and then Morphe in a lot bolder letters. And then, of course, on the back it has 350. This one has 350 on it, and this one has 3502 on it. And then it says eyeshadow palette, and it has the Morphe's website and some hashtags. But that is the difference. Other than that, I mean, they're the same palette, same size. It just has a more, I don't know, sleeker look, I guess. But let's look at this palette, because here's something else that I like. Is when you open up the palette, the actual plastic has the names of all the shades on it. So you're going to want to keep that. See that? It's got the names of the shades on it. And then here is your 3502 palette. Okay, is this palette not gorgeous? The shades, oh my gosh, look at these reds. Holy cow. There is a lot of fire in this palette. It's a very warm fall palette. I mean, you have all your browns, your oranges, you have some shimmers, you have mattes, you have what looks like metallics in there. It is just a beautiful palette. Now let's look at the 350 palette, since this is its predecessor. Now it's plastic, there is nothing on it, no writing, no shades. You don't know what none of the shades are in this palette, but it's just a nice, pretty, warm palette that has just a couple fiery shades in it. But when you hold them side by side, 350, 3502. Beautiful palettes. Oh my gosh. This palette is to die for. First we're going to swatch this first row, which you're going to see Universal, Pure, Orb, Tan, Sizzle, amber, and bronze. I really like Pure. I think it is just so pretty. Just so pretty. And, I mean, this right here, transition shade. Yeah, love it. And then we have the second row, which is going to be Flux, Contour, Heat, Ablaze, Sauce, Fire, and Ruby. Like, look at Fire and Ruby. Holy smoly. And then the third row is Zodiac, Polished, Spice, Terracotta, Brick, Rustic, and Zippy. Zippy is gorgeous. Like, gorgeous. Holy cow. And then the fourth row we have Dust, Risky, Chestnut, Halo, Rich, Brave, and In the Zone. Now we're into the darker, more browns. So pretty. And then our final row is going to be Fawn, Stone, So Warm, Toast, Brunette, Muddy, and then the black is Whiz. I mean, these are so pigmented, it blows my mind. Like, just every time I would wipe the swatches off my arm, it would take the whole makeup wipe. That's, I mean, it was hard to get it off my arm. And then, I mean, my arm was just red from trying to rub it off. But these are beautiful. Beautiful. Good job, Morphe. I really, really like this palette. And I really like how you actually gave us shade names. That is awesome. As you can see, it fits right over the top of each shade and tells you exactly what you're using. I love it. I love this palette. Now, as I said, I ordered the 3502 from Morphe when it released. And then we were actually on our way to Newport Aquarium. We were taking the kids up there for fall break. And I was ordering it while I was in the car off my phone. And I didn't have internet. And I had to turn my internet off in order to pick up, you know, the internet from the sky, whatever. But I had the worst time trying to get that palette. But it sells for $23. Now, this one I got from Ulta, and it is a $15 palette, and it is the 9A, Always Golden. It has 9 eyeshadow palettes. Let's see. 9 shades for play. Morphe babes don't blend in. They blend the rules. Mix and match these crazy, creamy, powerfully pigmented, beyond blendable golden shades anywhere you glow. And again, it has the names on the box and everything. I like that. I like that. So, when we open this palette, it has a mirror, which I actually think this is the first Morphe palette I've seen with a mirror. I could be wrong and just don't remember, but I don't think any of my other ones have a mirror. And then you have your 9 eyeshadows. Now, it doesn't open all the way, so it's kind of hard to show it. But each shadow has the name underneath. I love that. All eyeshadow palettes should tell you what the name of the shade is. That way we know. If someone asks, hey, what's on your eyes? Oh, well, today I used the Morphe 9A, and I used Surprise with myself and did Splendid. Okay, we could get really, yeah. But, yeah, I really like this shadow. So let's do some swatches. We'll do the first row. And going from left to right, you have Surprise, Myself, Splendid. And then from left to right on the second row, we have Bruise, Witness, and Taken. And then left to right on the third row, we have Connection, Aware, and Storm. As you can see, the first row was really light. I mean, they didn't have a lot of pop to them. I think that Surprise would be really, really pretty if you put it on wet. But the second, the third row, those shades popped, buddy. I am going to love this. I just know me, and I know what I like. And this is going to probably be my go-to palette for a while. I really like it. I really like it. They had one more, because there was two, and I kept going back and forth over which one I wanted, and I ended up with this one because it had more of those tan, beigey tan shades in it, and I really liked it, but I'm going to have to get the other one too. But when I bought this, one of the main reasons that I actually bought this, I should have bought both, and I didn't think about it at the time, but when I did go ahead and purchase this after days of staring at it online, Ulta had sent me a email for 20% off, and then when I went to the actual website, because I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and get that palette. Well, when I went to the website, there was a $5 coupon, you know. I was like, that would be better because I'll get more money off. So I used the $5 coupon, and then I used $6 of my rewards. So I got this for $1.06. So I wish I would have bought the other one. I don't know what I was thinking. But $1.06. I paid $1.06 for this palette. Yes! And it was brand new. I wish Tarte would let us do that, because I really want that Tarte Park Avenue Princess Chisel palette, but it won't let me use coupons from Ulta with it. But that, guys, is my two new Morphe palettes. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that red subscribe button below. You'll be the first ones to know every time I post a new video. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you. I love you. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.